welcome back to the SCA Cricket Show. Well, as you can see and probably hear, the rain has played a major role in disrupting cricket throughout Singapore over the last couple of weeks. That means there's been very little action in the Griffin Kinetic leagues. However, there is some play we have for you. This is from Division 2. The game between MUCC Giants and Marina CC was played at Kallang. MUCC won the toss and elected to bat first. They put on 127, all out though, in 28 overs. The target proved too easy for Marina CC, as they reached 130 in 22.5 overs with 5 wickets in hand, winning this one very comfortably. So MUCC started off well, their openers Rajendran and Abhiram sharing a 45-run partnership to get the innings going. But Prabhu Subramaniam struck twice within 3 balls to take both openers out and initiate a middle order collapse. MUCC lost the next 4 wickets for just 33 runs scored. Krishna Raj fought back at the end with his 28 to take MUCC to 127. Marina's reply got off to a shaky start. The opening partnership of Vignesh and Premanand only lasted 4 overs before Krishna Raj struck with the ball. Ganapati Chandrasekhar rebuilt the innings with a gritty 27. His 31-run partnership with Ritesh also helped Marina edge close to the 100-run mark before Trichy Mani provided a late burst of 34 runs to take Marina past their target, securing a 5-wicket win in the end. 2 games were washed out on the weekend of 29th and 30th October. The game between MUCC Giants and MUCC Knights at Kallang did start, with MUCC Knights winning the toss and opting to bat. The innings only lasted 20 overs before the rain intervened. The umpires did wait for an hour before deciding to call off the match, as the weather did not improve. The game between Indi CC and Andhra CC1 at Ceylon Sports Club did not even start because of bad weather. Umpires called that one off because of overnight rain. Well, despite all this bad weather, some cricketers have managed to get their fix. The indoor cricket leagues have been in full swing over the last couple of weeks, and here are the latest results from the weekday and weekend leagues.
Let's start with the weekend league. City Gladiators took on Centurions at the East Coast Sports Planet. Centurions batted first, scoring 107 for 9. Venkata Subramaniam and Nimith had the best partnership with 27 runs, but it was Revan Singh who top scored with 22. This one was a closely fought affair, as City Gladiators made 112 for 7 in their reply. Amit Raghunath and Nikhil Alimada made 56 runs for the best partnership for City Gladiators. Venkat Subramaniam of Centurions had bowling figures of 3 for 2, but it was City Gladiators who won by 5 runs. Outlanders took on Wanderers, with Wanderers batting first and putting on 130 for 9. Adnan Sheikh and Kartik Subramaniam had the best partnership for the Wanderers with 38 runs. Mani Padmanabhan scored 32 for the highest individual score in the Wanderers batting list. In their reply, Outlanders made 107 for 12. Aditya and Rahul Bhatt making 22 runs in the second partnership. Aditya also went on to top score with 13 runs. Guru Prasad was Wanderers' best bowlers with figures of 3 for -2 and took them to a 13-run victory. City NRI took on Hurricanes in the next match. City NRI batted first, making 131 for 7. Sri Ram and Amit Talwar had the best fourth partnership with 29 runs. Guru Babu had the best bowling figures for Hurricanes with 6 for -4 runs. Hurricane in their reply made just 58 and lost 18 wickets in the process. Neeraj Sethi and Ajinkya Deshpande made 35 runs in the best partnership for the team. Neeraj Sethi also top scored with 18 runs, City NRI taking this one by 73 runs. The final match was between SCA1 and Outlanders. SCA batted first and managed just 5 runs, losing 18 wickets in the process. Lorraine Mayer and Samantha Singham scored 25 runs for the best partnership for SCA. Outlander replied with a massive 206 for 11. Aditya had the best individual score with 19. Vidya was SCA's best bowler, but in the end, it was an easy win for Outlanders. So here's a look at the weekend table. In Group A, Phillips are in top spot with 21 points in 7 games. Old Monks trail by a further 3 points in second place. Saints have 15 points in 7 games, while Outlanders and City NRI are tied on 9 points. In Group B, City Gladiators top the charts with 18 points in 7 games. 8 Idiots are in second place with 15 of 7. Centurions and Locals are a further 3 points behind. Over to the weekday league and the game between BK Rojak and BK Durians. BK Rojak made 119 for 3, with the partnership between Andrew and Oliver Redrup proving most fruitful with 35 runs. Mani Padmanabhan was BK Rojak's best batsman with 27 runs. Adrian from BK Durians had the best bowling figures with 2 for 12. The BK Durians replied with 130 for 4. Patrick and Tim Jaja had a fantastic partnership, scoring 42 runs, while Lalit Silva top scored with 33. Mani's figures of 1 for 17 was the best on the day for BK Rojak. BK Durians winning this one by 11 runs. The other match was between Bloomberg and BK Century Eggs. BK Century batted first, making 53, but also losing 10 wickets in the process. Julian Tate and Adrian had the best partnership with 17 runs, while Abhishant had the best individual score of 15. Chris was effective with the ball for Bloomberg, taking 3 wickets for just 5 runs. Bloomberg made a whopping 181 for 4 in their reply. Karthik and Millie really hitting hard with a partnership of 75 runs. While Adrian's bowling figures of 4 for 8 proved futile in the end, Bloomberg winning by a 128-run margin. So here's a look at the weekday tables. Power Play lead the charts with 18 points in 6 games, while Organized Chaos are on the same number of points but have played a game more. Octopus are third with 15 and 7, while Marina trail a further 3 points behind with 12. Bloomberg are all the way down in 5th with 9 points in 7 matches. And BK Century Eggs take the final spot, having yet to win in their 7 games.
Well, it's that time of the show again where we head over to our coach extraordinaire, Arjun Menon, for his latest tip of the day.
In today's segment, we're going to talk about catching, or close catching rather. As you know, catching is a very important skill associated with cricket because catches would win matches. Today I've got my new assistant, Amin over here. Now, I like to coach tree coaching. I like to preach tree coaching points. And what's very important, first of all, is to have your hands together when you catch. If you don't have your hands together, okay, it's a good chance that the ball will go between the gap. So first coaching point I have is hands together. Second thing is something I call big bowl. And the reason I say big bowl is I want you to imagine that you're carrying a very, very big bowl and have your fingers spread out. Because the larger the surface area is, it's easier for him to catch the ball. As you can see, Amin should be able to cover his full face with that. If you can do that, you should be able to catch a cricket ball. Now the third thing is really important to absorb the impact of a cricket ball is something I call catching eggs. So Amin's going to imagine that this is an egg and he's going to catch it really, really soft. Just have a look at this. There you go. Voila.
Coming up on the SCA Cricket Show, we always give you a treat. Not just one star cricketer, but 2. Find out who it is after the break.